All right, so we are going to, we're going to turn this long black tarp that you see here. It's actually a sunscreen. That's how it's marketed on Amazon. So you can see it's got, it's basically just a shredded tarp. Stitched and connected the same way you'd find a cheap tarp, but with grommets. Material is actually pretty cheap itself, but it is super light and it packs super small. So the idea is that we're going to turn this into a hunting blind. So I got a bunch of paint and we're going to have at it. We're going to start with matte green, red oxide primer. I don't know. It's a brownie red. We have satin nutmeg and you know what? There's birch trees. I don't have very much white. Ooh, but I do have. We'll try that. One of those might work. This is just a marker. I'm not gonna do gold. What's that in the back? Clear. Yeah, I don't want clear. What the fuck is this? What is this? Clear. Right. Yeah, so we'll go with that. And we'll see what we come up with. Paint cans are cold. I normally preheat them, but oh shit. Oh, it's a dog leash. Yes, I normally preheat them, but the problem is that I'm impatient and I don't want to. A giant black screen would very likely stand out in nature, so that's why we're doing this. And we'll just do that. Maybe go with a different color. Oh, you can kind of already see it, eh? The fuck is that? Oh. Probably because it froze. Shit. Oh, there we go. Awesome. I like that. Let's get this shit stretched out. There we go, trees. Do some on an angle, I guess. Kind of like this because you don't need to be precise at all. Hell, you don't need to be freaking Picasso. Most of the stuff that I do, I try and have a little bit of accuracy in it, but I mean, the thing's like 30 feet long. All right, we got this red thing, burnt something. Let's do some of that. Oh, that's a nice brown. This one smells nice. It's probably a bad thing, but there. Let's give this thing some branches, shall we? Kind of like doing a mural. Let's connect the trees there. Let's do that. Fuck it, let's go up here. Let's do some of that. Sure. Back to this one. Get some of this black off there. Take some of the sheen out. Doesn't need to be perfect, but black shiny things probably don't occur very often. You take the time to hide your rifle and your clothing and stuff. Who knows, maybe the green will show up better after this. Let's do some of that, some of this. Do some grass. It's kind of like the way you draw a picture as a kid, you know? Do some blades of grass that way, maybe some that way. Maybe do a bush here.
rid of some of that shiny black at the top. Those grommets. Hide and seek champion right here. Alright, let's give that some time to dry and we'll come back to it. In the interim, let's put our cans in the sun. Let them warm up a bit. Do a splash of white.
So I was putting the video together and I realized that there's a whole section of it that's missing, and the section of which where I do the birch, that I guess it just, the footage disappeared inexplicably. Anyway, so if you're wondering why you're watching me instead of the actual video, it's because during this time frame I would be doing the birch. Also, one thing that was missed in the video is that the reverse side of the cam net was sprayed willy-nilly with greens and browns and the other colors that I had for the front of it, but in kind of a wish-washy, blotchy type of pattern. That was because the way the fabric is woven, or like the way it's cut, even though I put a sturdy helping of paint on the front of it, on the reverse, or the reverse side was still showing through. So I had no choice but to flip the whole thing over and do a coating of random paints and stuff like that to get rid of the black that was showing on, not on the front, but on the front from the back, if that makes any sense. Anyway, you'll see the rest of the video now. I just wanted to explain why there was so much missing.
So, this is the reverse side, because the fabric is kind of like a two-sided thing, so I could still see a lot of black shining through. So there we go. So it ends up looking like that.
Alright, so that's the finished product. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Make sure you guys are tracking the channel, because we got a lot of updates
quite a
coming.
bit of shine to it.
We're going to set this up as a blind soon. Actually recently came into some land.
We'll see once it's up.
A few acres to go hunting on. So we'll set it up and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching.